Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back for the first update for my whole collection project pan. This is the second round we are doing this project. This project was created by Becky Loves Kanga and I was inspired to do it by Alexi. I did do this last year with Sarah and now there are so many more people doing this project. We're kind of doing it as a bit of a collab. We have a group chat. There is a playlist, which I will link down in my description box, but we're not, all uploading on the same day or anything like that, but it's just nice to have kind of like a support group for this project because it is so crazy. In this project, you create a very detailed makeup inventory and you randomly draw 10 products to work on, and it is rolling. I unfortunately don't have any empties this month, but I have made some really good progress on some of my products and I'm excited to share that with you. I wanted to update this project even though I don't have any updates because I'm not sure when I will be able to update you guys again. So I'm just going to jump right in. My limitation is 3 eyeshadows and everything else was fair game. However, I'm finding that is a bit much with everything else I have going on. So in the future, when I have like some empties, I'm going to follow Faith's route where she has a limitation of 2 products, no more than that. So it'd be like 2 eyeshadows, no more than 2 lipsticks, no more than 2 blushes, etc. Because this project is so random, eventually you could end up with 10 blushes if you have that many. It really is just completely random, and I would like to only be working on 2 products in each category, but I'm not going to roll out an eyeshadow right now. But that's just, once I hit pan on one eyeshadow, then I won't be pulling in another eyeshadow to replace it. Since we're on the topic of eyeshadows, let's just start there. So my first eyeshadow that was randomly selected for me was in my NYX Ultimate Brights palette. You guys saw this in my last video as well because I have a shade in my Pan Those Eyeshadows project 2, but in this project I'm working on the blue. I have it on my eyes today. I will insert a picture here of what it was looking like at the beginning of this project. And then after now 3 uses over the last month, this is what it's looking like now. So it just looks like it's been used. There's no dip or anything. I have hit pan in this pink shade over here last year and that took me 30 uses. So that is kind of my benchmark for the pans in this palette. And so I'm not going to say like, oh, maybe next month until I'm like around 30 uses. So far I'm at 3. Nowhere's close. Next, for my ColourPop My Little Pony palette, I pulled in the shade Bluebell, and in my intro I was like, oh, this is going to be so easy. It's just a champagne type of highlighting, like inner corner highlighting shade. I can use it on my cheekbones, etc. First, this is what it looked like in the intro. And I have used this 3 times as well. And I do have this on my inner corners and then lightly dusted over my lid today. This is actually like a duochrome from a champagne regular old highlight, which is what it looks like in the pan, to like an iridescent blue, which I can't even pick up when I'm just looking at the pan. But the first time I applied this with just my regular old everyday eye look, I figured that this would complement that as an inner corner highlight, and it was just, it's blue. Like, I hope you guys can see. I did top it over my highlight on my cheekbones today as well, just to get some extra use out of it. There's no dip or anything. Again, only 3 uses, but I was really surprised by that. I wasn't expecting it. I thought this would be a super easy shade to use pretty much every day as an inner corner highlight, that I would get a ton of use out of it, but that blue shift really shocked me. And so that's making it less wearable. Although I am someone that wears a lot of color, it just doesn't always go with everything else that I'm panning, but that means that these two go really well together actually. And the third eyeshadow is a MAC one in charcoal brown. This is what it looked like in the intro. Are you coming in? Are you going to help me?
Yeah.
Okay. Our friends haven't seen you in so long. You used to help me every day.
I'll help you. Cannabis. Cannabis.
Wyatt's here to join us. I feel like it's been so long since you've been my helper. Have you been busy?
And now cannabis.
You like those colors?
Remove them.
Smell them. My hair is looking crazy back there. I can see.
Orange.
It smells like orange.
Yellow. Pink. Yellow. Green.
What does Mommy have on her eyes today?
Green.
What does Mommy have on her eyes today?
Pink.
Yes. Oh, you're putting your finger in all of them? And this is what my MAC eyeshadow looks like now. I've used this 3 times as well, and I've been using it in my brows. I've done that today. However, the shade I have in my e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette and Pan Those eyeshadows has been my focus, which also works in my brows. So I used it today and 2 other times in my brows. Okay, you have rainbow fingers.
Rainbow fingers. Oh.
Cool. And MAC eyeshadows are notoriously really hard to pan. There's a lot of product in there. It's very dense. So I expect this to be a long-term shadow in this project. Now let's jump over to nail polishes. I actually have 2 in this project and they're both very similar colors. My first focus is this Deco Miami polish in the shade Brickell Blue. I've used this 3 times and it's only 5 mils, so I'm hoping it doesn't take me too long to go through this. I can't see any wear on the edges, which I was really surprised by. So I can't see any progress or show you guys any progress. I don't like the top on this, and also the brush is very short and small. And this chips very easily, so I'm really not enjoying using this polish, but I'm excited to just get it out. And again, it's only 5 mils, so that has been my priority. Whereas the second one, this is KL polish in Gumption, has 12 mils in here, and the Deco Miami one is also much older. So this is not my focus right now. However, I have used it 2 times. I have it on my toes currently and did 1 manicure with it earlier in the month. No thank you. So no real progress to share on those nail polishes. I have 2 masks in this project. The first is the Wander Beauty Lift Off Purifying and Brightening Peel Off Mask. This was brand new when I pulled it into the project, still sealed. I've used this twice. You have to use a ton of product to get it to peel off properly. So I feel like this is not going to take me that long. There are 2 fluid ounces in here, but it just fills with air again as soon as you use it. So it looks like it's completely full, and I can't see through the packaging at all. So this is probably going to be one of those products that's like a surprise when it is gone, but so far I have been liking it. It's definitely not a favorite. Peel off masks are not my favorite just because I don't really see the results with them as much, and I feel like you have to use so much product in order to like peel it off properly. I don't know. It's not a favorite, but I am still working through it. And the second mask is my Milk Makeup Cannabis Hydrating Face Mask. And I actually have been really liking this, so I have used this one twice as well. It's super easy. You just rub it all over your face. It's like a creamy type of product. It is nice and hydrating. You see me in the camera? I think this is going to take a really long time to use up because the dome still looks like pretty much perfect. Oh my god, it just keeps going. I'm too scared. The dome that's on the top is still there even after 2 full face applications. So I think this is going to take a million years to get through, but I don't want to waste it either. But these I am trying to work into my routine. Again, I've only used them 2 times each over the last month, so I can definitely pick it up. Ideally, I would like to use each of these once a week. So maybe like Sundays use this one and Wednesdays use this one or something like that. I just need to get in the habit of it, make it a routine, and I think I can get through these and make steady progress. I don't think they're going to be empty next month or anything, but I just want to continue to work on them. Next, I have a liquid lipstick. This is the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Times Square. This is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is a more cool toned nude, and I have worn this only twice this last month. The Ultra Matte lips are not my favorite formula. I have about between like half and 2/3 left. Before I applied it today, there is a really significant window around here, and okay, but you can watch without touching it, okay? And then silly me, I pulled the wand out, applied it, and shoved it back in, and the window is gone. So I'm going to pop in a picture of what it looks like with the window. I'm going to leave this sitting and probably take a picture this evening, and so you can really see where it is, and then I will mark it with a sticker. I don't think Sharpie is the best option with this, and that way we can track progress. I wasn't able to see any windows last time. I must not have let it settle long enough, but it feels really good knowing that there is significant progress on this product. Because it was not new in my collection or anything, I've had this for a couple of years and have gotten a lot of use out of it over those years. So my goal with this is to finish it off, and I will be happy when the window reappears so we can track our progress. 2 more things to share with you, and those I have measured on paper. So the first is the Rimmel lip liner in the shade Innocent number 32. I was shocked by the progress I made, and I did only use this 6 times, so I think if I picked up the pace, I could actually have this finished by the next update, and if not, the one after that. I struggled with the lip liner so much in this project last year that it feels really good to actually be making good progress on one this year. So I'm really excited about this product. This is the product that I'm closest to rolling out. So I'm going to really focus in on this product and try my hardest to get this out for the next update so we can roll in something new. And lastly, I have the ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in the shade Mr. Bing. And again, I've made decent progress for this being an eyeliner. However, it actually broke. So the packaging, not only like this falls out now, but also just now I can't get it back in, mayday. So this is how far it's supposed to roll up, but I cranked on it a little too hard, and now it goes like all the way to the very, very top, which it's not supposed to. Uh-oh. Okay, crisis averted. I fixed it. So this is my measurement of how much is in the product, just because that's how far it's supposed to roll up. But there is more product than this in here, although I think after this point, it's just, if it falls on the floor or something, I'm not putting it in my water line. Let's just put it that way. I'm going to be careful with it and keep using it. I have used this 4 times over the last month and made pretty good progress. By that estimation, I think in 12 to 15 more uses, this can be completely gone, which isn't that bad for a warm brown liner. It's a shade I can get a lot of use out of, but I don't think that this is like super close to being gone or anything. So in terms of goals, you guys know baby's coming any day now. I'm actually filming this on Wednesday and I was in the hospital on Monday. So truly I squeezed in this update just so you guys have one, because I don't know when the next one is going to happen. But I'm hoping that the lip liner can be gone. I'm going to work really hard to finish this off. This is not that much product. I think that's completely feasible. Even if I just use this, top it with a lip gloss, and be good for the day, I think I can have this gone for the next update. And everything else, I just want to keep using it. I really want to focus on using both of these each once a week. And even with a new baby, if I'm not wearing makeup, I can have some self-care, special mama time and do a face mask. But in terms of everything else, I just want to continue to use it. I want to make sure that nothing is not getting touched at all before the next update. But my main two goals are to make masking a part of my regular skincare routine and finish off the lip liner, and I think that that is pretty reasonable. Please be sure to check out everyone else who's doing this collab. You can also search the hashtag whole collection project pan on Instagram. There's a couple of lovely ladies doing their updates solely on Instagram. Go show them some love. If you like this project, then definitely watch through the playlist. There's going to be a ton of videos going up for you to binge. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!